don't know if this is for you, but I know it's sure enough is for me. Stop projecting yourself before other people do. My coworker just like gave me the craziest and best pep talk I've probably had in a long time from someone, and I'm just so super grateful. There's so many things I could say right now, but I actually want to share with you an analogy she gave me and a scripture she gave me, and a scripture that it brought to mind in the analogy. So I believe it's in John chapter 14. I could be wrong, I'll double check. But in John chapter 14, it talks about like for something to multiply, it must be broken. It talks about grain. Like for a grain to multiply and like actually fertilize a field, it must be broken first. And if the grain isn't broken, it won't grow anything. It can't multiply and actually bloom into what it was created to be. And I remember being a kid and like when I first started trying to like understand faith, I remember seeing someone say like, why would God need to break you for you to like grow? Like that sounds toxic, but it's like, that's actually how nature works. Like you got to be put in a position to be broken to grow into what you're supposed to be, because the you that was created first, where you started is not where you're supposed to stay. And so that part has to die off for the new you to be birthed. Great. I understood that in scripture and I liked it and I appreciated it. Don't look at my nail, it looks crazy. And I liked it and I understood it. But then she was talking to me today when I was just like, I felt so frustrated. And I was like, I'm gonna just tell her about what's frustrating me. And so I told her, and she ends up telling me this analogy of a sunflower. Like there's a field of sunflowers and they are all dying. And one sunflower just like looks up and is like, I don't want to die here. And sees across the pavement, there's another field and there's sprinklers on the other field, but there's no sprinklers where it is. And so it's hot. They're dying because they don't have water. And this one sunflower is like looking out. It's like, if I leave my friends and go to the other field, I'm going to have to travel across the concrete and potentially die because it's hot. Like there's no soil there. And I'm listening to her like, okay. And so she says the sunflower decides it's worth it and runs across the concrete to get to the water, and it makes it. And as soon as it makes it, it dies. And so it dies, and it's like, she's like, you can see it. It's like as it's crossing the concrete, it's losing petals. It's becoming dehydrated because it's crossing like something that's very hot and there's nothing replenishing it. And so it's gradually becoming worn down in the process of even getting across the blacktop to get to where the water is. And then once it makes it to the water, it dies. But because it's now at water, it comes back and it's revived. And this time it sees like more sunflowers with it. And it's a rebirth version of all the friends that it left behind in on the other side, I guess on the other side of the field. And they're better and they're healthier and they're stronger because now they have water, but but you had to go first. Like this one sunflower had to go run across the blacktop and be like strained to get these other flowers to grow over here, because that's just a part of the process. And so she tells me this and she's like, you want to help people, it's going to take that. Like that's a part of the process and you just have to accept it. And the question just comes down to how bad do you want it, bro? When I say she made that scripture make sense to me, and then when I told her, I was like, that's in scripture. She was like, well, I guess I need to read the Bible. But it like encouraged me so much. And it drew me to the revelation that like one of the reasons like I struggle to die to self is the belief that the dream, the vision that I have is worth dying for. That there are people who would benefit from anything that I want in this world. That my dreams are about anybody else besides me. And more than likely, we don't dream just for ourselves. We dream because we want to impact other people. Most of us are not just dreaming about ourselves. We dream because we want better lives for our kids. We want better lives for our parents. We want better lives for our next generation, like for our communities, for Black and brown people, for Latino people, for what, like we want this not just for us, but for someone else. And she challenged me. She said, how badly do you want it? Like, is it worth killing your old self for? Is it worth being broken for? And I'm like, And it led me to the realization, like, am I rejecting the validity of my dream before anybody else can? Do I believe, like, anyway, my encouragement to you is kill the old self. Be willing, like, you have a dream. Is it worth dying for? You have a purpose. Is it worth dying for? The current version of you, I'm telling you this because I'm telling me this, the current version of you cannot do, it can't fulfill your dream. It can't do it. You literally have to go through the process of literally stripping it away and killing it. And it's terrifying. Just ask yourself, is it worth it? Happy Tuesday.